You like it? Yeah. Is that heavy or what? It feels like it's ripping your shoulders off, isn't it? Yeah. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 extensions on that. Totally against what Still wants you to do. But hey man, I don't need a spider lift. You don't have to climb the tree. He wants it trimmed up to the fence line. $200, in and out in an hour. Bingo bango, see? Trimming it right up to the fence line. Guys, Keith Kelfis. I just had a $500 backpack blower stolen, man. My stomach is turning. Ugh. I always say keep the trailer door shut no matter what. As soon as you walk out, keep it shut and latched, because these other thieving landscaping companies will stake you out. Okay, they're going in the backyard, and they'll come steal all their shit because they got no morals and whatever. So gotta stay positive. Even though it feels like a knife is in me right now. Not everything goes good on this side of town. But there's a secret that I'm not saying. I had the backpack blower in the back of the F-150. We worked like 14 hours that day, and I was so exhausted. The trailer was completely locked up. I had the Dakota backed up to this trailer so no one could get in the back doors. And we left the backpack blower in the back of the F-150, right? It's 9:30 at night. I'm exhausted from a horrendous day. I'm like, shit, the backpack blower's in the bed of the F-150. Well, there was a bunch of debris and stuff back there. I hid it underneath a tarp and I tucked it down and I put bricks so you couldn't even see. But I secretly said to myself, I'll just chance it. You know what? I was angry that day. I go, I hope someone steals it just so I could buy a new one. It doesn't matter. So I'm admitting that I secretly had that thought, and then it manifested. How come when you hope for $1 million it doesn't appear, but you hope for one thing bad and it happens? What is that all about? That's spooky. Okay, so that means that some schmuck stood on my tailgate, on my bumper, and moved my tarp aside and go, look, a free backpack blower, Joe. It's totally free. He stole my shit. Whatever. If someone steals your stuff and you let it just eat you alive, you're gonna just lose money. You just move forward to the next job. Take a breath, let it go. Okay, let it go right now. I let it go. It's gone. It's gone. Let it go. All right. Next. What's up, Keith Kelfis? I want to talk about when a customer is mad at you or you mess something up, and I want to tell you a story and how to go about it in a very specific way. I'll just get right into it. We trimmed a customer's shrubs on his property and everything looked great. I'm teaching Forrest how to trim shrubs. He's catching on quick too, but he doesn't have the knack to the point that I got it, but he's catching on quick. Well, the customer is used to me trimming the shrubs perfectly meticulous. I already gave the guy a super discount on the job, trying to honor the prices from a few years ago, and whatever. So he calls us back because he's not happy, and we go back and we fix and touch up what he wanted. Well, he wanted a whole chunk of a big arborvitae shrub cut out, a bunch of it. Well, we cut too much out. Whatever happened, the guy was still unhappy, and now I'm going deeply in the hole, losing money. When you have to go back to a job, not only are you losing money on that job, you're losing money on other jobs. So this is putting me in the hole, $500–600 on the negative. It's all bad. But anyways, when you go back to a customer's property, talk to them on the phone, if you're very calm and assertive and you agree with everything they say and you don't get caught up in this like swirl of defending yourself, if you don't defend yourself at all and you say, yeah, I absolutely agree with you, yeah, I see what you say, I see what you're saying, it was a miscommunication, yes, whatever it may be. Business is a first stage exchange, which means it's I, me, my. It's all about me, 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 and that's all they care about is what they can get. There is no second stage functionality and fairness until it gets to that point where when you're running a functional professional business, everything is very contractual. That's like, we'll refer to the contract here. See, that's very legitimate. And then there is no third stage, which is bending over for the customer backward. You can't get into very high quality of bend over backwards service and do anything to make a customer happy unless you have really high profile, 5-star, high paying clients. That's when these people are paying top dollar for you to do anything they want. So back to what I was saying. If you kind of take a deep breath before you have that phone call and not go into a first stage egoic defense mechanism that triggers their defense mechanisms, because now you're just in a fight with the customer, and I've been there, you can kind of, they have nothing to grasp at. You can not weasel your way out of anything, because that's not the right way to say it. You can diplomatically make anything work. It's like you're not accepting fault for anything. It's very hard to describe. I'm trying to pull the language out. I might not even upload this video because I have to get the language together perfectly to describe it under the certain calibration so it makes sense.
Oh my God.
Look how high up that is, man. That's a still combi. Trimming trees, man.
First time doing it.
This is the very first time doing it. I'm not putting you on the spot, dude. I sucked at it. Yeah. It's something you just gotta do. You gotta do and do and do and do, and then you get to the point where you just get good at it. So we're trimming this spruce tree at the property line off this guy's property because it's going in his pool, and he's kind of worried that his neighbor's gonna be pissed because we're trimming up the tree. And then, you know, that's a 260 bucks. The guy actually gave me a tip. I told him 160, paid me 200. It was a little bit more, paid me 260. He was thinking she was gonna be pissed. Then she comes out and says, how much to trim this stuff off my roof? I'm like, 100 bucks. She's like, too much. I'm like, 80 bucks cash. So, bam. Yes. Yes. It's 200 and 340 bucks in an hour and a half. Yes. Oh my God, I love this shit. It doesn't happen, it happens a lot, but there's dry times where you've got no money coming in. It's like this. I'm just playing, man. What do you know about some Arabic food? Delicious. Oh my gosh. What's up, guys? Keith Kelfis. Just wrapping up a window cleaning job here. I was thinking about you, and I have a message for you, and it's about life, and this is some deep stuff. It's not how good you are, but it's how good you want to be. How good you want to be. You ever try your hardest and you give everything, and no matter what happens, no matter how hard you try, it's not working. Or you just feel like you're up against the wall, but it's not how good you are right now, it's how good you want to be inside. You ever find yourself as a man feeling discouraged and saying to yourself, but I'm a good man. I'm a good man. I have a good heart. I'll do whatever it takes. I'm a good man. You know what I'm saying? But you get treated by the world like you're a bad man. This is some deep stuff. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. And that's what shines through all the bullshit and time. It's that deep integrity and being good and walking that tightrope over fire and not straying no matter what. And eventually you will shine. Because it's all about intention. It's all about intention. I'm looking at you. Sun is shining. The birds are chirping. It's game time. Hey, what's up? Keith Kelfis real quick. Working, cleaning some windows, listening to audiobooks. Here's a quick little bonus tip when you're doing a premium window cleaning package for a client, which means not only cleaning the glass, but you're cleaning the tracks, the sills, the screens. You're scrubbing all the tracks out. When you get to the sliding doors or door walls to their patios, you open it up and it'll usually be absolutely filthy. This was just filthy. I take my solution and I go in there and I dust it all out. I already got this mostly clean, and I'll scrub the door wall. And I know it seems like, what is that? You're on your knees scrubbing a door wall like a cleaning service. I would never do that. Just trust me, it takes 3 minutes. You scrub it all out. It doesn't have to be perfect, but what happens is scrub, scrub, scrub. So when they step outside of their door wall after the windows are clean, they'll notice bling, and that shit be shining. And when it's shining, it's one of those little things that are like, because that creates so much value for the customer, locks them in. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, it does. Like, dude, that took me like 45 seconds, and I just scrubbed all the crap and dirt off of it and shined it up. I always do it to doorways. It takes an extra minute, and they like it. But only on premium packages of clients that are paying well. Don't do it to no low-paying clients where you're just trying to get out quick. There's a distinction. There's a difference there. It's usually the very meticulous housewife types that are very, you know what I'm talking about. Like, men call you cleaning windows and do that. It's the housewife woman who's home a lot, and they've got, like, you know what I'm talking about. All right, bye. What's up? What's up? So you work really, really, really hard. You put your heart into something, and you give it your all, and you fail, and you lose money. You're so frustrated. You're in anxiety. And then to top it off, you come home and you open up the mailbox and it's filled with bills. And there comes a point where you don't know whether to laugh or cry. And those moments put you in a very receptive state. It's where you start really appreciating the little things, and you start really evaluating your whole life. Think about, man, why am I doing this? Why don't I do something different? I mean, doubt is a mother. And it's really amazing because you hear about people being successful and it drives you nuts because you want that to be you. So I'm going to wrap this up. It is really, 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 really hard to get on the ball, to get up and on the ball. You're gonna have to fight, scream, tooth and nail, bleed from your eyes, day in, day out, 16-hour days. It doesn't stop. To get on that ball, fear, doubt, frustration, and failure. But once you finally get on the ball, you've only just begun. Because that's when it's really hard, because now you got to stay on the ball. If you're on the ball, stay on that ball. If you're not on the ball yet, Fight until you get on the ball, and you'll get there. And when you get on the ball, like surfing, stay on the ball. It's like balancing a juggling act on a tightrope circus wheel. But once you're on the ball, even if it takes 12, 14-hour days, you just ride it till the wheels fall off. If it starts working, you hit that and just keep going and going and going and going, because what's going to happen is that's when you start making it. You get on that ball. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's like this. Business is up and down. It's like a roller coaster, and that's what happens to your emotions too. So it takes a lot of emotional intelligence, not IQ, but EQ, emotional intelligence. And that's the ability to stay calm when you've got like flames going on around you, and when you're failing and shit's not working, and especially with finances, it's the ability to stay calm even while that stuff is happening, because it's not going to kill you. You're not going to die. You feel like you're going to die, but you're not going to die. Because if you're having real bad anxiety, and then you got to go do a quote, or you got to do something that's going to might make you money, and you mess that up too, it could be a domino effect. So it's really about staying calm despite everything around you, and that's a big thing about being present and staying on the ball. What's up? Chilling up in this tree right now. We just climbed 100 feet and my phone rang, so I take it. Kelfa Services, Keith, can I help you? Hi, I'd like to call and schedule an appointment to get my windows cleaned. Great. How'd you hear about our services? Oh, I looked you up on Google. Great. So sold and booked a window cleaning job for next Thursday at 1 p.m. in a tree. Customer had no clue. I'm in the office. I'm in the tree office, in the office tree. It's a tree, see? Put a little clipboard right here. All right, time to climb back down.